Hi, it's Jane and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how I made this piece. It's a board with a pocket and some cards inside that you can use to write poems in or notes in or whatever you like. They're empty on the inside except for a little bit of reinforcement for the folds. And the tools that I used for this was first was a 5x7 piece of cardboard. It's just a thin cardboard, but it's sturdy. And I covered it with little pieces of pages from an old vintage book, glued down with matte medium. And for the background, I used some colors of paint. I used a copper acrylic paint and some blues, and I had some purples in there. You can see a little bit there. And then I cut out a small piece of tough paper and used brads in the corners. And I did stamp it. And I used, for the cards, I used vintage little images that I had previously cut out. They're just a bunch of, you can go through your stash and find images that you can go ahead and glue down. Anything you like. I happen to use some cats and bunnies and fish. My stamp that I used is just a big flower stamp. I also used napkins. I had feathers and flowers. These cards were made out of old paper that I have. It's vintage paper. And they were, what size were they? They were 5x4. I used my ink pads. I only used black, but you can use any color. And you can use the, what do you call this thing? I didn't, but you can use that. And here's another little heart stamp that I have. Some of the tools I used was a squeegee, or they call it a spreader. This is from Bondo. And an X-Acto knife, small brushes, ruler, your punch, pencil, scissors. I used a, what do you call this? I forget what you call this. An angle ruler to get my straight lines. You can do it any way you like. Glue stick. This happens to be Scotch Create. Matte medium. And art glitter glue. It's a designer dries clear adhesive, and I love this stuff. And I think that's pretty much it. And I hope you enjoy it. And I hope you go ahead and make one. You can either use it to hang on the wall or put it in a junk journal or whatever you like. So stick around and I'll show you how I did this. Hi, it's Jane, and today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I decided I'm going to take my 5x7 cardboard, which I've already covered with vintage scraps of paper, and I used matte medium to stick that down. I'm going to put a pocket on here, and it's really thick paper. I'm going to use this thick paper, which I recently eco-dyed, and it didn't come out very well, but it would be an interesting piece to make a pocket with. So I'm going to use this paper to make a pocket, and I'm going to use these little, there's 5 little cards that I used from vintage paper. They were just these little pieces of paper. How big are they? They are 5x4 that I just folded in half, and I'm going to put those in the pocket. and then people can use them to write little messages on, or whatever, poems or whatever on it. But I'll decorate the outsides of them, and then people can do whatever they want with the insides of them. So first I need to make a pocket. So I have to figure out how large I want the pockets. And let me see. I think 3.5 by 2.5. So 3.5 by 2.5. First I'm going to find a straight edge on here. Sorry, I hit my camera. That should work, but I think first I want to decorate the background with maybe just some paint. A little purple. Darker blue. It's this one. This one's darker. Like that. This color is this? Metallic copper rose. Let me try that. This needs to dry a little though. It's pretty thin, so it should dry fairly quickly, but let me go dry it. I'll be right back. Okie dokie. I think I'm gonna try, I'm gonna like cover the whole thing. Yeah, oh, that looks really cool. I think I like that. Just added a nice sheen to it. But I left some of the paper and some of the blue showing around the edges, just to give it a little interest. All right, let me go dry this again. Hold on. All dry. So let's get this glued on there, and I think I am going to use my glitter glue. I'm really starting to like this glue. It just holds tight. I'm just gonna go, am I in the picture there? Just gonna go around the outside. Now I'm going to, I don't know if you can see this, but I kind of squished it up a little bit, like I pushed towards the center so that it did make like a little pocket that sticks up a little bit. I don't know if you can see that, but I just pushed with my thumbs a little bit to get that pocket, and that way would make that little pocket. These should fit in there a lot easier, like that. There. And I think I'll actually going to push them down as far as I can while it glues. Oh, I love this glue. Now if you want to, for extra strength, you can sew around or maybe put some tape around. I might end up putting some sort of tape around there, but I'm not sure yet. Or some brads, like you could put brads on each of the corners here. That'll secure it more. See if I have some brads. I think I have these brads. And some of them are that little copper color. That might look really cute if I punched holes in there and then put these in the corners. I don't know if you can see that, but put those brads around there. I think I might do that. Copper. I have some copper ones. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or should I get the black ones? I like the copper ones. Get rid of these so I don't lose them all over the floor. Okay, alrighty, so I've got this done. Now I gotta decorate these, and I just want to do some collage on there. Alright, I've got some pictures of some animals and some napkins. I love working with napkins. Oh, I love it. And then some like little things like this, although that's going to be too big, but I have some like motifs. I call them motifs, like little thing that you can just kind of put like that somewhere. But those are too big. There's a cute one. I can't tell. Oh, it's a bunny. It's a little bunny. Oh, that would look cute like that. And what else have I got? I've got so much stuff. I'd have to cut that down. It's a little bit big. Oop, dropping them on the floor. Here's one that would be cute too. But I think I'm just going to go ahead and stick these down with, I'm starting to appreciate the glue stick. This paper is really fragile. This book was totally falling apart and the pages were almost disintegrating. It's very yellowed, but when you glue it down, it works out pretty good. So put that in the center. Then put this on the side. You know what? That little bunny's going to be upside down. Do I care? I kind of liked that on the side there. Let's see if I can find something else. All right, I found a little piece of decorative paper. It works. It's not exactly what I wanted, but it'll work. A bag of these stamps. Bunch of them. And I'd like to match that one a little bit. Too brown. I just got these. These are not necessarily old, but they're pretty cool. I found them in it was called a yard sale shop. And I think I paid like 60 cents for this huge binder of old stamps. So I scooped it right up. Oh, here's one. That would be a good one. Alrighty. Like that color. Yeah. Yeah, I think I like it there. But I think I want to stamp it with a rubber stamp on there as well. That's a little crooked. There it goes. I don't have many rubber stamps, but I think I wanted something either very big on there. Yeah, I think I want that. All right. Came out okay, but I think that's okay. There's one. Alrighty. And the corners. I'll check those after. So let's do another one. Alrighty. Now, what do we want to do next? That's kind of cute. And I could put the bunny on there. Like that, like that. Like that. There. There's a little kitty, which it's an H and it broke, but I can just glue it back together. Oh, that's kind of cute. Like that. And I think I'm going to glue that kitty down. I'm making a mess. I really like matte medium, but it is hard to clean off your hands. And I've really gotten tired of cleaning it off my hands. Alrighty, look at this monkey. Isn't he a cool little monkey? Maybe I'll put him next. Alright. Nope. Let's make a stamp. This one would be cool. This one would go. Oh, I like it right there. Okay. And I'm determined to put that little bunny on something. I don't know if you can see the bunny. He's right there. Let's see. How about some napkin? Just put that right there. So I'm going to tear around the little, or the big flower. I'm just tearing, I'm holding my fingers close to the flower and just going tearing right around it. I haven't separated the layers from this napkin yet, so I can do it from here. Stuck to my fingers. See, the layers of the napkin just peel apart. There should be 3 of them. And I'm trying to get down to the flower. So now I just have the layer of the flower, and here's the layers of the 2 layers of napkin. The other 2 layers. So I can throw that away or save it for something else. And I'm going to put it right there. This needs a little tearing. It won't show too much. Once it sticks down, it's going to be transparent. Now this I am going to use my matte medium for because it makes it nice and transparent. I'll get my matte medium out. And an old brush. My brushes are getting stiff. I don't clean them very well. I mean, I do, but I use them for so many different mediums, that like glue and then matte medium and then paint, and then I should designate my brushes for different materials, but I don't. So anyways, I brushed the matte medium on there, putting my flower down, and I'm going to brush matte medium right on top of that. And once it starts to get soggy, you don't want to brush too much more because it'll just break up the neck, and then it'll be like that. And when that dries, I'll cut around the edges, or actually, I might like this to go to the back. I think I do. I think that looks nice. Oh, and now I need more. Just to the back, like that. Yeah. Yeah, I like that. Yeah. Okay. So I've got a second one done now. Except, you know, I'm going to cut that off once it dries. So put that aside to dry, and we'll start another one. Did I try to do this one before? I think I did. All right, I'm going with it. Here's me. I think I want another one of these flowers. Like maybe this yellow one. Let's see. Oh, my fingers got glue on them. Yeah. What do you think? I could fussy cut around that flower, but I think I like it that way. Peel it off. My matte medium. I think I need to change this. This is just an old catalog that I got in the mail. There, but I feel like this one still needs more. It just needs something else. stamp. It's too busy. That's the right color. Okay, maybe it just needs this. I have a little heart stamp too somewhere. How can I find anything on this desk? Yeah, here's a little heart. Maybe I'll do that, but it needs to dry. Let me dry it. Great. So I can put that heart right there, I think. I'm not going for any kind of theme or or anything. I'm just seeing what elements look good together. I'm going to test that stamp. Okay. And put it right there. And I think it needs more hearts. Yeah, maybe just the two. I think that tied it together a little better. So I've got 3 done. What else I've got? I've got a bag of fish. I've been into the fish lately. This might be cute. It's got those sort of those colors. And yeah, something like that, I think. Maybe. Maybe. Kind of like that. But I'm going to do something about the center there, so I got to find a piece of paper. I'm back to these flowers. I'm liking these flowers. If I stuck that there, that might look pretty cool. And then the fish on top of that, like that. Ooh, I like that. Okay, this is going down. And I'm going to go ahead. Should I fold that up to the back? No. Use my scissors. Things are getting lost on my desk. Okay. Like that. Yeah. Oh, I gotta separate the layers. I don't mind if the words show through the napkin, as long as you can't read them. I mean, not that it says anything bad, but I just, you know, don't want to be able to read them. And this one's I'm having trouble. So when you're having trouble separating it, you can take a piece of tape, just a piece of tape, and attach it to the back, and it should pull away like that. There we go. That's one layer. And the second layer wants to be a bugger. go. Yeah. And a matte medium. Kind of in a quiet mood today. Okay. So that's how that's going to look. And then the fish are going to go on top there. I could have used my glue stick, but since I already had glue matte medium on my paintbrush, I decided to go for it. Hi, little kitty. It's my kitty. My kitty just came in the studio. He's not supposed to be here, because I don't like fur in my artwork. What are you doing, Lilo? Hmm? You want to say hello? Come here. Yeah. Come here and say hello. There's little kitty. Say hello. He doesn't want to. Hi, my baby. It's my baby boy. Like that. Now, do we need something in that corner? I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm going to let that dry, and then I'm going to decide afterwards if I want to put anything in that corner, but I'm not sure. So I have 4, so I have 1 left because I was doing 5, because that is what will fit in that pocket. And I liked this so much. Let's see. And then I can stamp that heart in the center there. I want to cut this D a little bit right here. I don't want to lose my spot, so I'm just gonna, use it straight, a little crooked, yeah. Oh, I had paint on there. Oh well, I guess I'm gonna have paint on here. I know, I'll stamp something there. See, you make a mistake, you can always fix it. Now because I have that paint spot there, I am going to put this heart on there. That. There. Oop, stuck my finger in there. There's still kind of a smudge there, but I'm not going to care too much. It still needs something, doesn't it? I put a smudge up there too. Oh boy. It needs color. How about a feather? Let's see. Oh. Cut. This is a napkin, and I'm cutting or tearing around one of the feathers in the napkin. I got these from a Hallmark store, and I paid way too much for them, but I liked them, so I'm on a budget, so I really shouldn't be doing stuff like that, but you know, for art's sake. All right, can't get that. All righty, throw that away. There. And I liked this polka dot one right there. Yeah. If I hadn't made those black smudgy marks, I wouldn't have to do this. Okay. I think I'm going to have to add some more feathers, just to balance it out a little. Another, need one more feather. I like that one. I think this is coming out pretty good, even though I messed it up. You can always fix things just by covering it up. All right. And I'll cut those ends off after, and I think that one is done as well. So while those are drying, I'm going to go back to the cardboard piece. So I can put those brads in there, which, where they are, the brads. So I'm going to have to mark where I want to put them. I don't know. Let's see. It's my pencil. So right there. I'm just eyeballing it. Just making marks where I'm going to punch holes to where I want to get my brads in. There. I don't know what I did with my punch, so I'm going to have to go look for it, and I'll be back. I'm going to make one hole right there. And I just want to see how it works out before I go any further. Oh, that's going to be perfect. Oh, I love it. I'll show you in just a second. Yeah, that works out great. And the punch just makes it over there. And of course, there's something in the hole. I think I'm going to like just the four corners. And that's how it's going to look. Let's see if this one's dry. Still a little bit damp, but not much. Won't hurt anything. Cut off the part I don't want. That can go in there. And this one, that one's all dry. So there we are. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Where's the fifth one? 1, 2, 3. Didn't I make a fifth one? Oh, I did. Oh, here it is. That one is not dry. But the napkin is dry enough that I can cut it with no problem. In there, and I still don't feel like it's done yet. I need something on here to decorate that. You know, I could have done this before, but I do things backwards. Yeah. Like that. Like that. Now I am going to take this black. I don't want to put too much. I just want to rub the edges like this. I'm not even holding it in like this. I'm just holding it straight up and down and getting the outside, coming in a little bit on the corner just to give that corner a little better black. Now this can be put in a junk journal, or if you wanted to, you could punch holes in the top and put some string on the top and hang it on the wall somewhere. And then you can have little messages in here. Oops. Well, that doesn't matter, it's just the back of this. And I'm going to do the same with the cards. Just blacken them up a little bit. This is going to be a little tougher because it's thinner paper. But I'm just getting the edge, the very, very edges. But I'm going to leave that one to dry and do the other ones. So I'll set this aside, and I'm going to just take some paper and stick it down here. I think I'll just use this here. This is kind of a strong paper, and make strips. So that gave it some strength. Yeah, stamp on there. This one still has the envelope stuck to the stamp, so it's giving it some stability here. Okay, let that dry. Yeah, that one. Let's see if this one has dried. So this is the one that tore, and I don't like seeing that tear. So what I'm going to do is add another piece of that napkin in there. medium. Here. And I'm going to fold it to the back. Now this is not going to add any strength to that crack in that tear in the fold, but it's going to hide it. The strength is coming from the stamp on the inside and that paper. Now just let that one dry. This one's still wet, so I'm not going to do that one right now, but that's it. There you have it. Pocket with little paper. And like I said, you can use this in a journal, in a junk journal, or you can hang it on the wall. Cover the back as well. If you want to put a piece of paper in the back, which I think I will do, because it'll hold down those little points of the, But if you just take some paper and glue it down, and then you can just, cut around the edges. But that'll hide the backing, and that'll be fine. I hope you had fun. I hope this taught you something. It's probably no different than a lot of other people, but I had fun, and I actually learned a few things myself. And have a great day.